Now, the spectacle of Sir John Major, the man who spit an image painted as the dullest shade of grey possible, whose contemporary claim to fame is that he was one of Edwina Currie's lovers, as his years as Prime Minister from 1990 to 1997 remain largely forgotten when we crashed out, let's not forget, of the exchange rate mechanism. The man humiliated our nation, causing severe economic pain, losing Margaret Thatcher's massive majority and handing Europhile Tony Blair a super majority. Well, Sir John has taken it upon himself to be the top Remain-backing loser, who bashes Boris at every opportunity he gets. And all I can say, folks, is if Boris Johnson is a flawed Prime Minister, I guess the adage takes one to know one, pet, is very much at play here. There's a coalition in this country made up of the mainstream media and the left who are doing everything they can to undermine Britain at every chance. Take Diane Abbott and Jeremy Corbyn, the gruesome twosome, questioning if Russia is the real aggressor in Ukraine and blaming NATO for the escalating situation. There were many sneering and sanctimonious tweets seeking to damage Foreign Secretary Liz Truss by parroting the lines of Russia's Foreign Affairs Chief, Sergei Lavrov. These people despise the Tory party, and the government, frankly, is making it easy for them. It appointed Jacob Rees-Mogg as Brexit Opportunities Minister. Now, I like Jacob, but it had him ask for the public's thoughts. If that, to me, right, suggests that they don't have any of their own ideas for Brexit and haven't been delivering on tailor-made domestic regulations that would actually better serve the British economy. And I tell you, man, I'm bored to tears of people talking this country down and the government giving them the tools with which to do it. Since that vote for Brexit, there's been a constant attrition from those who campaigned against the vote to find any news item, any scrap of negative press to paint a picture of this country as one on its knees. An attempt to tell us that what we have in this country, frankly, isn't worth a damn. To argue that without the EU holding our hand, we've somehow been diminished as a nation. Manufacturing in this country is often seen as a dead industry, painted as such in much of the media, but actually, we're a production powerhouse. We employ 2.7 million people, which is responsible for 44% of our global exports, worth over 273 billion quid, making the UK the 9th largest manufacturer in the world by output. And we're at the forefront of much of the latest tech. Little old Blighty is the cool kid on the block, with new opportunities emerging in the manufacturing of electric cars and other green technologies. Look at what we managed to do, folks, with that vaccine rollout. So fast have we forgotten, almost as fast as it was rolled out. And this week, there was a significant breakthrough in nuclear fusion power, with this country breaking the world record for energy harnessed from the process in one go at a plant housed here in Oxfordshire. And our economy, far from making a little England, grew by 7.5% in 2021 to reach its fastest level of growth since the Second World War. A success no doubt secured by releasing the nation from the constraints of lockdown faster than most others. We ought to remind the sneering Ramonas that investment and companies didn't scramble for the lifeboats post-Brexit. Far, far from it. Britain was great before we joined the EU and will remain so long after leaving it. What makes us great, that we don't hear frankly enough about, is our history, our values, our cultural exports, our world-beaten financial markets, our language, and the soft power superpower that is the British monarchy. What other head of state, ours for a marvellous 7 decades, would be able to say that she has the insight that stretches from Churchill all the way to Johnson? What other head of state could address the nation during moments of pride, moments of national mourning, or moments of emergency with the same cut-through as our selfless and apolitical monarch? We're a great country. I make no apology in saying that. Absolutely none. We've given the world so much and will continue to offer the world so much more. But I'm bored of the Brexit bitterness and the Boris bashing. It's time to get Britain bouncing and bodacious Boris back to brilliance.